Hi everyone, it's the Tides Changing here, and welcome to part 7 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Outdoor Retreat. So this is going to be the Mayberry family's cabin from now until the end of this series, and as many of you may know, I made a speed build of this cabin last week, and in that video I said that starting in part 7 the family was going to be in this cabin, so those of you who watched that speed build knew that this was coming. So I'm pretty excited to have them in this cabin that I made. It should make things a little bit more interesting and fun. So this is in the location where the Palma family's cabin was, so I did move the Palma family over to the cabin where they used to be, which is a bit more appropriate for a family of their size, so that works out pretty well. But I'm just going to give a quick tour of this place. Most of you, well, a good bit of you may have watched a speed build, but just in case any of you didn't, I'm just going to quickly show off some things. So this is like the little foyer area, and then right here is a 2-floor great room. And I did put out the frogs and insects and stuff that they had in the previous cabin, so I just, put that in their inventory and then put it back out here. And then I also put up this mounted fish right here on this wall. And I did have Victoria make breakfast for everyone, so looks like not everyone's eating though, but I am having Meadow work on practicing her typing, so it looks like she's just in here talking to her while she does that, because she does need to practice typing for 4 hours for her aspirations, so I just want to get her on that now that they have a computer for her to do that with. But it looks like Brooke is now getting up, and, you should eat some of the breakfast scramble your mom just made. And it looks like Cliff is outside roasting some marshmallows at the campfire, and Max here is still sleeping. But anyway, this, of course, is a study. I made a little study for the computer and everything so they can work on their website and all that in here. And, this is obviously the kitchen and the dining room area. And over here is the main master bedroom, which is where Max and Victoria will be sleeping. And then they've got this really nice master bathroom to go with it, and then over here is just a little half bathroom, and then this is a walk-in closet, which is useless and just there more so for aesthetics. And then going upstairs there are three more bedrooms, and then you can also get a nice view into the living room area down here. So this is the room that Brooke and Meadow are staying in, and this is the room that Cliff is staying in because I just felt like it was more suited for a teenager. And then this is just the second master bedroom, but no one's currently staying in it because it's not really necessary, and it has its own closet and it has its own smaller bathroom, but yeah, that's a place, so it should make things more fun to have them in this nice large cabin. So they got a little bit more space to roam. They've also got a TV, which they didn't have in the other place, so that's pretty nice. And it looks like Meadow reached, or Brooke reached, no, Meadow, it was Meadow. Meadow reached level 7 of the motor skill. And what is she? Oh, icky surroundings. Why are there icky surroundings? They just moved into this place. There shouldn't be trash here already. Maybe it's the insects. Maybe she doesn't like the insects. But I'm just gonna put that away because I'm not sure if anyone else is going to be getting that. But one of my priorities in this part is going to be having her having Victoria find beetles so she can move up in her aspiration, because this is just the last thing that she needs to do. So shortly, I'm going to have her go to the National Forest to look for some beetles so she can roast them. And I'll probably have the whole family tag along, but mainly focus on her finding those beetles, because I feel like that might be a good place to find them. I did try looking up where to find them, but from what I gathered, it's kind of random, and you have to look around, and it changes what insects are where. So hopefully I get lucky and come across them, and then I can also have him try and find some more crystals. But it looks like he is getting up just now, and he's not really that hungry, but I might just have him eat some breakfast scramble anyway, just to fill up. And I'm not sure what she's... Oh, cool, she's cleaning up all the dishes. That's nice. And what is he doing? He's doing his homework. Okay, you don't really need to do homework. But, yeah, this is going to be a fun cabin to play in. So, of course, you've got the horseshoe pit out here. You've got another fire pit out here. Also a nice little grilling area, and they've got a card table so they can play some cards together. I think a nice family game of cards would be pretty fun to do. I also did want to have Cliff get to know Adriana a little bit better in this part. Since some of you said that you did, of course, want to see them together, and I'm not sure how long she's been working on her... Okay, so she's been going at the typing thing for 2 hours now. Oh, 3. Okay, so I'm just gonna let her get this finished, and then sometime after that I'll have them all go to the National Forest, because I just want to make sure she moves on to... This will be the last of the milestones, and I'm not sure how she's doing with hers. So she still needs to make a bunch of friends, but I mean, their aspirations aren't really the highest priority. Cliff's doing pretty great with his. He only needs to make one more great catch and that's it. So when we get to the National Forest, I'm definitely going to have him get on the fishing. But she should be coming. Oh, cool. Okay, so she got it done. So let's see. Now she has to make it across the monkey bars 3 times, earn a high score on the typing game, and achieve level 10 of the motor skills. So apparently now we have to put in monkey bars. Okay, so we had to put some more playground equipment into the national park. But I do think it is now time to have the whole family head off there, and they're having a nice little moment together, but I'm just gonna have the whole family head out now. The whole family just got to the national park. A little bit of time did pass because I wanted to make sure their moods were all up before heading out, so that just did take a little bit of time to do. But I'm going to have Cliff go ahead and fish, and then I'm going to focus on finding the beetles for Victoria. I believe the beetles are only out during the day, so unfortunately we have limited time to be able to find them, but I'm going to have him fish with a... What is the least... Okay, so we're going to have a fish with a crawdad because they're not really worth a whole lot. And then I'm going to have not Cliff, God, I'm mixing up people's names. I'm going to have Max go over here and dig, get whatever that is. And then there was a spot over here with some bugs in it. I think where I found the dust spirits last time, so I'm going to see if maybe there's some beetles in that spot for Victoria. Unfortunately, the insects are really hard to find. Like, you kind of have to look around near the... You have to look around near the ground to find them. So it might be a little bit tricky trying to find the beetles for her, but I'll look around and try and see what I can find. I was looking around and I found these insects here. They look more like they might be, maybe they're beetles? They might also be stink bugs. They look kind of more like stink bugs, but maybe we can still, even if they are, maybe we can still roast them and they'll count as beetles. So I'm going to have her go over here and get them, and hopefully they are beetles. Because that'd be pretty awesome, because I found these rather quickly.
Oh.
Okay, those are definitely stink bugs. Okay, so let's see. I guess we have to, okay, so we have to check our inventory to see what those are. Where are they? Or wait, did she not even catch them? Did they just, maybe she just frightened them or something like that, and they stunk up in her face. Yeah, I don't think she actually got them, but they were stink bugs anyway, so that's not really a huge deal, and I'm pretty sure she can't roast, pretty sure she won't be able to roast beetles, but we can still double check. Yep, okay, so I'm gonna continue looking for the beetles while it is still day out. I actually think our best bet might be going to the hidden neighborhood where the Hermit's house is, because I found a couple of the spawning spots there, so I can just go there really quickly while there's still daylight and try to find the beetles over there. So I'm just keeping it paused because there's not really... I think beetles are only found during the day from what I read. So I just want to make sure I don't, you know, use up all the daylight that there is trying to find them. Because it's at least a smaller area to look around there, so it might be a little bit more likely that I can come across them there. But I think he did, okay, so he's still working on digging that thing. We'll find out what it is shortly, but I'm going to have her go over here and explore, and hopefully it doesn't take up the rest of the time that it's day to get over here. And, okay, got a capsule, so it's another one of those My Sims things. But hopefully it doesn't take up the rest of the daytime to go in here. Okay. Hopefully she doesn't have to go through the whole, Okay, so she still has to go through all of this again. I'm just going to go through it a little bit quicker, so we step forward. Victoria just got to the Hermit's house, so I'm gonna look around really quick to see what she can find. So it looks like these are moths, which I don't believe count for the whole roasting thing. So I'm just gonna continue to look around and see what I find. Hope I come across some beetles. Well, I just spent a good bit of time looking around this area for some beetles, and I didn't have any luck, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna try again the next day, and maybe look around the area where their cabin is. But I did find this stuff here, so what I can do is have Max come over. Yes, I'll bring Max here, and then I can have Max go over here and dig this stuff up. So hopefully these might be, or at least one of these will be the crystals he needs, because he does need to get that for his aspiration. But while we're here, maybe I can have her, wait, what is this? Wait, is that anything? Okay, that's nothing. That's just falling pine needles. Darn. But maybe while we're here, I can have Victoria get to know the Hermit a little bit better. It looks like he's just going over there to get that. So let's find the hermit. Because I think for her aspiration, maybe she has to become good friends with him, not just friends. So it'll be good to keep that up a bit. So here he is right here. So I'm going to have her go over here and tell him a dramatic story. And I'm not sure if they're still friends or not. I think they are. So we'll have her give repair tips and... what else do we want to do? Just brighten his day. And then we can have a deep conversation and propose a crazy scheme and tell a funny story, and then we can see what he's doing as far as digging this stuff up. Okay, so we found some orange topaz, so that is one of the crystals that he needs, so that's good. We're making some progress on that. I'm just rather bummed out that we weren't able to find that... oh, capsule, okay. That's kind of useless, but hopefully we'll have better luck finding the beetles the following day. I can't remember if I said this already, but I didn't want them to spend the night in the National Forest. I kind of wanted them to just go back to their cabin once they're tired. But I'll have them stay here for a little bit longer and then go back to where their kids are. Although maybe we can bring Cliff over here too so he can fish in this spot. Because there is a fishing spot over here in this area, so we can bring him here and then have him fish while these guys are working on collecting stuff. And it looks like there's some mushrooms over here, so when she's done talking to him, I can have her go over here and harvest them. I'm rather disappointed that I can't find those. Okay, where was the fishing spot? Okay, that's where he is. It's over near the water, which I think was... okay, that's where Victoria is, I guess. Okay, so it's over here, I think. Where is it? Up here, I believe. Right, okay, right here. So he might be able to find some interesting fish in that... wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, so hopefully he can find some interesting fish in the spot. I'll have him use a red crawdad fish. And it looks like there's a nice little campfire over here, too. I keep hoping that I'll find a beetle. Like, maybe I just missed one and I'll find it. Apparently it's rather difficult to collect everything. Okay, but are you gonna go do that now? What is this? This might be something else that we can have him go ahead and get. This is probably just gonna be another one of those stupid capsules. But we can still have him try anyway. And it looks like she is on talking to him, so that's pretty good. And I guess they weren't friends before, but it does look like now they're friends. Okay, so he just found another one of those capsules. Ugh, where are the crystals? But I'm probably not going to have these guys stick around here much longer. Actually, I'll have her just talk to him a little bit more. So we could talk about the best bait and we discuss interests, I guess. And then talk about herbalism. That should be good to do. I know the Hermit has some special recipe that you can get from him, so maybe talking about herbalism will help her to get that. But it does look like he caught a rainbow fish. And he ran out of bait. So we'll see what this does. Maybe she'll learn the new recipe. Or not. I guess not. What is she doing now? She wants to view the leaf frog. Okay. Oh, harvest this. And is there anything? Oh, harvest all that. And I wonder if there's anything else that she can harvest. Oh, harvest that as well. Oh, cool. So we got a little achievement there. Harvest that, and, okay, so I wonder if he... oh, cool, that, rainbow fish catch did count as a great catch, so he moved on to the last of his milestones. So he's actually making better progress than the other two are. So he has to collect 20 types of fish and achieve level 10 fishing skill. So this is where things might get a little bit tricky. But I think this is a good time to have everyone head back over to the national park area. I just got everyone back in the same place, and I should check up on their moves to see whether they should be sent home soon or not. It does look like Cliff is starting to get a little bit tired, but other than that, everyone's pretty good. So maybe we can have them go over here and join these guys at the fire. So we'll have Victoria add a log, and then maybe they can just have, hang out by the fire with these guys. So we'll have her add a log. And, well, it looks like they're leaving as soon as these guys can't come, but we'll have her roast a fish, and we can have him come over here. And does he have a fish to roast? No, he does not, so we'll have him roast some hot dogs, and it looks like the twins are coming over to join as well. But I'll just have them hang out by the fire for a little bit, and then they can go home. And he's not super hungry, so, well, I'll let him go to the bathroom first, but then after that, I'll just have him roast a marshmallow. And what is Brooke doing? We'll see if she can come over here and roast, somehow she has a fish, so we'll have her roast that. And what is she doing? Didn't I tell her? Okay, come over here, roast a marshmallow, just hang out with your family for just a little bit. And he is done with that, so I'm gonna have him come over here and roast some marshmallows. So we'll just have Victoria talk to him for a little bit, so we'll have her tell him an engaging story. And it does look like they need to add another log to the fire, so I'll have him add a log. And I'll have her talk to Meadow for a little bit, so we can have her talk about dreams, and brighten her day, and maybe tell her like a joke about boogers or something like that. Joke about weird animals, so we'll have her do that. But she is starting to get sort of tired, and Max might be... Well, he's not quite starting to get tired, but everyone else sort of is, especially Cliff. Cliff is definitely very tired. He probably just wants to go home. It's the following morning, and the whole family's starting to get up, so I'm just having everyone take care of their needs, so... He needs to take a shower, so I'm just gonna have him go in here and take a quick shower. It looks like Meadow's eating some of the leftover breakfast from the previous day, and I guess everyone else, yeah. She's gonna be getting up soon, and she will need to take a shower. So is Cliff, and he's pretty hungry. So he's gonna want to eat as soon as he gets up, but I'll let him sleep a little bit longer. Although I'm not sure. Okay, so that's not gonna wake him up. And then as far as Brooke goes, I'll just have her take a shower here in this bathroom, and Victoria should also be getting up shortly. So yeah, she's fairly well rested, but she's gonna start getting hungry soon. So I'll have her get some breakfast as well. And today I will continue Victoria's quest to find beetles, and I'll also have the family go over to the Palmer's cabin and get to know them a little bit more, especially have Cliff get to know Adriana a little bit more. But while they're all taking care of their needs and stuff, I'm just going to look around a little bit and try and find some beetles, and hopefully I come across some. I have yet to find any beetles, but I did find what looks like a crystal here, so I'm going to go and have Max get that. And I will now continue looking for beetles and hope I come across some. So I was looking around, and I think these are ladybugs, but maybe we can catch them and grill them as beetles. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm just going to catch them and try and hope that it works, because it's pretty tedious trying to look around for bugs, because you just have to look around on the ground a lot, and it's just, ugh. I don't know if I'm just like completely missing them, but oh, it looks like he found orange topaz, so that does count as another one of the crystals that he needs to collect. Okay, so she found 3 ladybugs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find a campfire and see if maybe she can, they can count as beetles to roast. I really hope that they can. So we're going to just have her go over here and like this one, just go to the nearest one. And fingers crossed that this works. I'm not sure because I, of course, haven't tried roasting beetles before. Okay. Yes! Yes! Ladybugs count as beetles! Yes! Okay, so the search is over. So, that was good. That was great. That is not just the actual like, beetles that count. Okay, so look at that. Doesn't that just look delicious? Look at that. Mmm. I don't know. Beetles might actually. I mean, I never had beetles before, so for all I know, it could actually be tasty. I don't know, some foods that seem weird can actually be pretty good. And she is pretty hungry too, so I will of course have her eat a plate of it, and I might have her make up another plate to feed to one of the kids. I'm not sure how they'll feel about their mom feeding them beetles. But, whatever it takes. So it looks like this will count as 1 plate of beetles. I'm just so happy I don't have to hunt around for beetles anymore, but I do think for the next milestones of this aspiration that there is more collecting to do, so, I will have to go and look around a bit more. So I'll just let her eat that, and that of course counts as 1 plate, and I wonder if any of the kids are hungry. So it looks like she isn't. What about Cliff? Well, Max is hungry, so I might have her make another plate to give him, and I wonder if she finds it delicious or not. Yeah, she looks pretty pleased with it. So she's just gonna go over here and eat that. We can have her talk to... Well, it looks like the bear's coming over, but we'll have her talk to the bear and Meadow. And I wonder if this is the bear that Meadow's friends with.
Farobi physique.
Is it? Oh, it's a new bear. Well, we'll have her introduce herself. She seems to have good luck getting to know the bears. So, we will make... Okay, looks like the bear is annoying Victoria. So hopefully she eats those beetles soon so we can make some more beetles. I wonder if we can have Meadow add a log. Okay, so she can't because she's a kid. So once Victoria finishes with that, I'll have her add a log to the fire so it doesn't go out, and then she can cook up another plate. And then we can get on with the next milestone. But once she does this, I'll probably have them head over to the Palma's cabin since, you know, that was a big goal accomplished, so we'll just have her roast up some more beetles. And while she's doing that, I can have Meadow talk to the bear a little bit more, maybe become friends with this one as well. So we'll have her do an impression and talk about school, and give a pop culture reference, and ask for typing tips. That seems pretty good. Oh, joke about toilets. That's always a good one. And it looks like a whole bunch more people came over, so it's like there's a whole nice little gathering going on around here. So she's still roasting those? I guess she is. Okay, yeah, it did go invisible. And things are still going well with her conversation. So I don't know if maybe while we are waiting for the beetles to be cooked, I can have Cliff go ahead and fish. So I think I'll have him go over to this fishing spot right here. So we'll just have him click on that and fish. Or not examine water, fish with bait, and I'm not sure what else he caught. So let's just figure out what's the cheapest thing he has. Because I don't want to use anything expensive as bait. Okay, so I guess the yellow perch is the cheapest thing that he has, so we'll just have him use that to fish, and then get back over to Victoria's beetle cooking. And did you finish yet? Okay, so she's still working on that. But looks like here's some new people that she can meet. She's all for meeting new people. And looks like she already gossip about bear. Okay, so we'll have her gossip about the bear right in front of the bear, and looks like Cliff's just running over to fish now. Oh, I like how there's a specific gossip about bear interaction. Hopefully she, I guess because she's talking, it's slowing down the beetle cooking a bit, but I really do want her to finish doing that. Okay, so she finished cooking her beetles and moved up to the next level of her aspiration. So she ended up not eating that plate because, you know, she's already pretty full. So I'm going to have her give it to Max, and then he can eat it as well. So where is that? Okay, so it's right here. So we're going to put in Max's inventory so that he can go ahead and eat it. So where is that? Okay, so that's not working. I guess I have to have them be on the same lot to be able to do that, but I do just want a quick refresher of what this milestone is. So it's craft 3 excellent herbal remedies. Identify all unidentified plants, so she only has to do 2 more. And befriend the Hermit of Granite Falls. So I guess she has to become good friends with him for that to count, but I'm just going to have her go over to where Max is and give him the plate of beetles, because for some reason she wasn't able to hand it over before. Or maybe we have to have them both get over to the home lot. Okay, you know what? I'll have them both return to lodging so then she can put the plates in the fridge or something like that and then pass them on to him. Because he's pretty hungry, so it'll be good to have him eat. Alright, yeah, go back to the cabin. And then I will shortly have them head over to the cabin next door, just so they can get to know the Palmas even more. But it does look like Meadow's tired, or yeah, Meadow's tired, so I will have her sleep, so she might, I might leave her out of the whole, visiting the Palma family thing. And what are you doing? You're cooking. Okay, never mind. You're gonna eat beetles that your wife made. I mean, they're the adventurous type of people. I got the beetles placed down, so now I'm gonna have him eat the roasted beetles and stop making whatever he is. That's probably a little bit more delicious than beetles. And what is wrong with Brooke? Oh! Oh, she's nauseated. She's nauseated from a privacy invasion. And it looks like Victoria's having a fun little bath over here. But now I'm gonna have everyone other than Meadow head over to the cabin, and I will of course have Cliff stop fishing. The whole family arrived at the next door cabin, and I accidentally brought Meadow along, but that's not really a big deal since I guess she's not super duper tired. But I can just have them hang out here for a few hours until it's time to end the part. So I'm gonna have Victoria knock on the door, and hopefully everyone's home. You can see, I believe this is Ashen, and let's see if anyone's around the back. Okay, well, I mean, it looks like hopefully everyone's home. Okay, so there's Adriana, which is good. We definitely want Adriana there for Cliff to talk to, and here is Gabrielle. So I do want to focus on having Brooke become friends with some of the kids, or, well, all of them ideally, because she needs to do that for her aspiration, so I'm just going to get some interactions going with her and Gabrielle. I don't know, complaining about parents isn't always positive, so we'll just have her get a conversation going and hopefully it sticks. And I do want to see what her relationship is, so, impartial. And it looks like she's a bit closer to Gabrielle. I didn't have her meet Isaac yet, so I'll be sure to have her introduce herself to him. And then we can have, let's have her go out here and, maybe she could play horseshoes with the adults. So we can get the adults in one game of horseshoes. So let's get Devin, Ashton, and I guess we can't get Max to join for some reason. But I do think an adult game of horseshoes would be pretty cool. Okay, so we'll have him join the game, and then we can get Cliff to talk to Adriana. So, you know what? Oh, we'll let them sit together right here. Hopefully she comes back there to sit. Or not. So let's get her to sit with him. Or, you know what? I guess we can just have him talk to her and then have them sit together after that. So we'll just get a deep conversation going between these two. And it does look like they're still friends. We can also have him hug her. And then after that, let's have them sit together. I think that'll be pretty cute. Aww. Okay, I should get a picture of them hugging. Okay, so then now they're gonna go outside and sit together. Actually, why not just keep the walls up since they will be outside? I think for the remainder of the part, I'm just gonna focus on these two more. And hopefully Brooke is still talking. Okay, good. Brooke is still talking to Gabrielle. It looks like the relationship is going up a lot. But I'm just going to concentrate on him. Actually, before I do that, maybe we can get the other two kids in on the conversation so we can have her talking to multiple of them. Call over. We'll have her call him over and then introduce herself to him. And there is Callie. So we'll have her call her over and give her a heartfelt compliment, so hopefully that all works, but now I'm going to get back to focusing on these two here. What do I want to do? Let's, tell an engaging story, and I don't know if I want to have him flirt yet. Maybe I'll have them get to be good friends before flirting, but we can have him tell her some jokes, and, yeah, let's have him tell her another joke, tell a funny story. But before the end of this part, I do want to have him flirt with her a bit. He has a crush on her, and I guess that, he's almost 18, so he decided that maybe, he should pursue his first relationship ever. So we'll have him describe a new idea, and compliment her outfit. We should definitely have him compliment her outfit, and I wonder if they're good friends. Okay, cool, so they are good friends. So I think after that, I'm going to get to a little bit of flirting. So I don't know if I want to reveal the crush right away. Maybe I should have him flirt a little bit first. So we can have him compliment her appearance. You can just tell her that she looks really pretty. So he should be doing that after this. So we'll see how this goes. And I mean, she's a romantic sim, so she should take to it pretty well. So it looks like that went well. So maybe now we can have him move on to flirting with her. And hopefully this will start a romantic relationship between the two. So it looks like she went for it. And it looks like they still don't have the romantic bar, so I'm just going to try a little bit more. Attempt to seduce. I kind of want to see what that is. I'm going to have him try to do it. I'm not sure how well it's going to go, though. It might go well. I don't know what this... I don't know if Baze is like a teenage-only one.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? What kind of a dance move was that? Oh, okay. Apparently it worked, though. Apparently he successfully seduced her with that. So now I'm gonna have him flirt again. I don't think I've seen the interaction with adults before. That was great, though. Maybe in the next part I'll have him ask her out on a date. That could be pretty nice, but I'll have him below a kiss. And ooh, looks like she liked that. But, wait, does that say kiss neck? Wait. These are, I have not seen these before. I haven't really experimented with teens and romance much, so that might be why, but I'll have him do a pickup line, and then I can have him reveal his crush to her. But I'm not gonna have him kiss yet. I'll save that for maybe the next part. But let's have him reveal his crush to her now. And he is feeling flirty, and so is she. But let's see how the revealing crush thing goes. Oh, he is getting a little bit tired though, but I think it went well. So it looks like he's successfully revealed his crush to her. What does he want to do? He wants to schedule a date. Well, we can have him do that in the future. I think we can have pin? Okay, so you can't pin emotional whims, but I forgot that... Okay, so I saw this in the patch notes of the new update, but you can now pin whims, but you can't pin the emotional ones, so that's pretty cool. So this is mount a fish, and this is light a campfire. We can pin this, because this is something we could do pretty easily. But let's have him offer her a rose. I think that'd be something pretty sweet to do. And what is he doing? Oh, he's just chatting with her. I should check on everyone's moods, though, because if he's tired, everyone else might be as well. She's still pretty good. He is pretty good as well. Meadow's tired. But other than Meadow and Cliff, everyone's pretty good. But it does look like she needs to use the restroom, so I should probably have him stop talking to her so that she can do that. But since some of the family members are tired, I'm probably gonna have them all head home pretty soon. I'm not sure how she did as far as the relationships with the other kids go. Are you friends with Gabrielle yet? Nope. So that's something I am going to have to work on in the future, but I think this is a good point to end this part at, so I hope you'll enjoy the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!